Well, the term genius gets thrown around a lot these days, and lately so does the word wonderkind, thanks to its misuse on Ted Lasso. Wonderkind is defined as someone who succeeds in a competitive or highly difficult field or at a profession at an early age. So what's an early age? How about 15 years old? What were you doing at 15? Well, one Idahoan was carving his path into the world of cryptocurrency. This whiz kid worked his way to earning the title of youngest Bitcoin millionaire. And one would think a wonderkind would just enjoy covering himself in a cascade of crypto cash at that point, but that's not the case. This North Idaho kid wants to use his success to help others do the same, as he told Joe Paris.
I grew up in Rathdrum, Idaho, of all places, and I have to tell you, the phone and internet access was so horrible, it was so bad, unfortunately.
Erik Finman had big ideas as a kid, but connecting to the world to share those was certainly a challenge.
Actually, at 12 years old, I was trading Bitcoin at that time on a very slow internet connection on Internet Explorer. And it was insufferably slow.
It wasn't just the internet. Phone service proved to be a problem too. Finman laughs, remembering the hurdles to calling a high school crush.
And that's really unfortunate, you know, not just from a romantic perspective, but a professional perspective, because people need to take phone calls for jobs, especially now. A lot of people are working remote and trying to apply for remote jobs. Fast phone and internet access is not just a nice privilege, but a necessity.
Finman dropped out of Coeur d'Alene High at 15 to chase the tech dream in Silicon Valley. Already a huge success story, Finman made headlines around the world, earning the moniker the youngest Bitcoin millionaire. Finman seized the opportunity to launch a successful education startup as well as other successful tech ventures. But he never forgot the beauty of his home in Idaho.
It was a great experience. I mean, the Bay Area, Silicon Valley was unfortunately kind of a dump, although with a lot of talented people. So I decided to move back to Idaho.
With the move came a mission: creating opportunities for young Idahoans across the state.
People shouldn't have to drop out of high school and move to an entire state to find better opportunity. And I think that's changed a lot in Idaho, but I'm trying to accelerate that with, you know, more internet access, more phone access.
Enter Finman's next project, Idaho Mobile.
If anyone has taken the drive from Coeur d'Alene down to Boise, there's a million trillion dead spots, and that's just unacceptable to me. So the goal is to come, you know, I've moved back to Idaho because I want to provide fast phone and internet access to not just the slow parts of Idaho, but the completely no phone or internet access parts of Idaho, to allow people to kind of connect to the internet and call people and apply for jobs and start businesses. I am launching Idaho Mobile to provide phone and internet access in a way that's not just affordable. My marketing guy said, say affordable, say Idaho Mobile's affordable, but I'm like, no, it's cheap. It's cheap.
What is cheap? Idaho Mobile offers a starting price of $12 for unlimited premium wireless coverage across all 44 counties in Idaho. There are plans to invest and improve infrastructure throughout the state. With it, though, comes a great question.
Erik, why haven't people done this before in Idaho? And I go, well, the people that really tremendously care about Idaho oftentimes don't have the upfront money to install new equipment in areas that maybe aren't the best business-wise to install super expensive equipment in. And the people that do have upfront money to install super expensive equipment in, they don't do it for business reasons, and they don't necessarily have any particular care for Idaho. It's very important to me, tremendously important to me.
Finman hopes Idaho Mobile will connect young people to big opportunities in the Gem State. He knows the potential of the people.
I want to help them, and I want to help, you know, create more stories like mine in Idaho, where, you know, there's tremendous success here.
And Idaho Mobile is out now, so I will link to the site at ktvb.com if you're interested. And Brian, I did want to add a note from Erik. He says that in terms of the affordability, it's not just marketing. He says that they want to help everyone, and they are introducing and rolling out an option for low-income individuals or no-income individuals, the houseless, as you would say. And they want to make sure that people have access to internet and cell service. He says there's a lot of great people out there that just don't have the opportunity to connect with the rest of the world and share those ideas.
Yeah, there are a lot of dead spots out there. A million trillion, I don't know, but isn't the state already kind of getting a handle on this a little bit?
Yeah, and that's interesting too, because the state of Idaho, they're working on broadband internet, and for the most part, broadband, that would be something that's in your home and something that you're accessing. This would be on the go, so you would be able to get internet from your phone as well as having the cell phone connection. I mean, for example, if you're in some of these areas up in North Idaho and you can't even make a phone call, how are you supposed to do a job interview over the phone or something like that?
All right, thanks, Joe.
Yeah.